Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I guess this is my first video where I'm sharing my voice, but today I'll be building today in Sprocket I built a upgrade to the Vickers Mk. This is. It's built by this user on Discord, and if you want to go support their work, go check out the Sprocket official Discord in the blueprint sharing channel. My goal for this was essentially to make a Soviet interwar project about a Vickers that was upgraded to be faster, have a punchier armament, and overall just be a better Vickers, or an upgrade to the T-26, which is what this was based off of. Here you can see I originally tried using pre-made turrets that I had saved from different users, but decided against it and decided to go grab a different turret from my previous project, which I hadn't saved. But anyways, this is a turret that I'm going to be using for this project. As you can see here, I'm doing some minor tweaks to the shape of it right now, and then afterwards I'll show you how I put the mantlet on. It was quite tough getting the shape of this thing to how I wanted it, because there was a whole bunch of little iridescent parts that I don't like, where the armor gets really glitchy. Here you can see I'm trying to switch the suspension, but it's being difficult. And I eventually just ended up deleting those side skirts and adding more road wheels, which the engine was severely underpowered, so I had to try and raise to get more height, and then I just decided to increase the diameter and the split between the wheels so that it could go faster and be higher off the ground, so it wouldn't impact the ground and damage the crew like the current idler was doing. Here I'm just decorating the wheels because why the hell not, and because I'm lazy and I'm too lazy to make a turret like I'm doing here. Didn't know what to do with that little metal plate, but I ended up just raising that turret a little bit. You can see I'm trying to clear out that iridescent part. I fix it temporarily, but just trying to expand the MG port here now. Turn off mirroring there, and I had this weird problem where that little thing would not go to the proper way I wanted to. It always leave a little mark behind, which is I was so confused about. Sorry, I cut off there. The fire alarm went off, and but anyways, I was gonna say there was this little point behind the gun that I couldn't get to because I didn't know it was there. Anyways, so here I'm just mounting a Bisa replica I got off of a Crusader replica from a well-known Sprocket creator. I'll link his username here. I don't remember it off the top of my head. Oh, I finally fixed the iridescent part, if you could see there. Couldn't access the faces panel because of the just the Windows screen recording button, but here I'm making the mantlet. Since I couldn't access the faces, I had to rely on edges and tried to raise the mantlet. I tried to make this as simple as possible, which was a little bit of a hard task, considering, you know, it's a square, but I went through with it and made this gun 92 millimeters, which is a punchy gun, although the propellant length is low. I accidentally grabbed the fuel tank there. So far I'm just closing this gap that I had in the turret. And now we're putting the ammunition in, which later in the video you'll see why 18 rounds is not a good investment, because it severely limits your firing capability when the reload is about 4 seconds. Here you can see I'm just test driving, trying to get the transmission to work, and the engine. I ended up choosing a proven engine that I'd use in multiple designs, the Cycle V55. I just downscaled it, and then used the Cycle twin transmission S version for speed, which I had also proven. See, it works fine here, but later in the video you'll see that the transmission absolutely broke. That's because the RPM was way high. It was at 33,013, which is not even capable for the engine to go, so I had to fix that. You'll see a little blooper where I tried to get it into a battle, but ended up failing because it won't go past 3 kilometers an hour. Here you can see I'm placing the crew. I had a little bit of a dilemma because no one would fit in that small crew compartment, so I decided to just move the gun traverse around and all that to have 3 people in this turret, because I don't want to have the gunner operating every single function. Here you can see I'm just testing it around, making sure everything works okay. And now I'm renaming the gun and just removing any excess parts I don't want, and now adding different accessories to the body and to the turret so that it can look a little more realistic as a design. Here I decided to add the radio cage common of the T-26. I got that from World of Tanks. Yes, I know I'm a War Thunder player, but come on. Anyways, decided to increase the mantlet because I had an idea in my head, and I'm like, that's a good idea. So now you can see I'm putting on more cosmetics because I forgot some, but put some smoke there and then all that. So now I'm pretty happy with the design. I just decided to switch out the muffler there, give it a little test drive, test fire, see how fast it can go. Went really fast in the beginning, but the speed eventually got decreased. Here I give it the new paint job and the roundel, and I give it a few wear and tear marks here and there, like this dust and the rust there. Took me a little bit to rearrange the rust. I couldn't see it for some reason, but then I eventually got to it and had a little dilemma with the camera there, and eventually flipped the rust over, and there's a nice seam there. And now I'm just doing rivets, and then decided it was a bad idea, and then I just quit out and was doing some BS with the turret. I don't know. Oh, now I'm smoothing it out so it looks cast, and now you can see I'm testing it out, testing all the engine, testing the functions, testing how fast it would go. What I meant by low to the ground, you can see my crew got damaged there because I hit the bump too hard. But yeah, let's get to the testing. Hold on. Maybe let's try this on a different map that's flat. There, railway should be good. Okay, let's try it out now. Did I put the... Hold on. I may have put the one with the wrong engine in. There. Let's see if it works now. Ow. Damn. Damn it. So what you can see here is my mic cut out during this. I was talking, but it did just cut out randomly, and so basically this is my about 4th time testing the design against a different light tank that I had made. It severely underestimated the amount of armor I put on it because it's an earlier design, and this little Vickers could only penetrate the side. So what you're seeing here is essentially just me testing out the tank in battle and failing to survive in almost any of them, and never winning the battle because I put 18 rounds inside of the tank, and that was a severe underestimate of its firepower because the reload is like 3 seconds. In the future I can put more rounds in this thing, and maybe I'll record another test video. But as you can see here, the transmission, even though I fixed it, it's still struggling a little bit in here. I'll have to fix that later. But yeah, just enjoy this little combat segment. Okay, I think I'll end off the video here just because this part is really just me wasting ammunition on this tank which I can't penetrate and then cussing it out because even though you can't hear that, that's what was happening. Thank you for watching my video and have a good day. Please consider subscribing and liking. Goodbye. See you in the next one.